Hi everyone, I'm Scott Mackenzie and another quick video blog just to say or ask the question, is there anything hotter than the Auckland summer right now? Yes there is, the Auckland property market. Now I've been in real estate coming up 4 years, and in all the video blogs that I've done in all of that time that you've seen, the market reports, the video blogs, they're up there on my YouTube channel. There's even a playlist just for those. Have a look at them. Look back, I can tell you now that in my time I've not seen the market hotter, and there's been a lot in the media in the last 3 or 4 years about how the market's been going up, up, up. Now at different times prices have surged, and quite often they've been when there's been a lack of listings around winter, and properties all of a sudden have so much competition from buyers that bang, they go up. Now just in the last week we've seen something incredible. Since Christmas alone, I'm going to put the question out there, have Auckland properties gone up in value 10% since Christmas? Reason I'm saying this is because for the first 2 or 3 weeks of January there were not many properties on the market, and we did wonder what the market would do and how it would respond post-Christmas. Well, now that we've had a few sales this week, it's very clear that the buyers are out there, the conditions are good for the market, with some thoughts that interest rates are coming down, that, I don't know, the immigration's still there, the Chinese are buying, it's going great guns. But basically there's been some properties sell recently which are getting pre-auction offers and then shooting up way past that. I was speaking to someone this morning about a property in South Auckland that had a pre-auction offer in the low 6s and it sold in the 800s. We've had one in Bath Road, across the road from a power station, that got an offer in the high 8s and it sold for just over $1 million after it was called in at auction in the high 8s. But the real story that I want to tell you about is a couple of units, one in Glenfield and one in close to it, just into Birkenhead, Park Hill Road. The first one in Glenfield, before Christmas, I reckon if it had sold, it would have been something like a mid-4, maybe 470, 480 would have been a good result. Post-Christmas, just last week, it received a pre-auction offer of 515,000. Good enough for the vendor, I would have thought so. If that was my property, great, grab the 515. So they grabbed that, we took it to auction, started the auction at 515. If nobody else had bid, it was sold at 515. It went up and it sold for 540,000. The buyer of that property believed they couldn't afford the one in Park Hill Road, which is this next one. This one here, based on the 540 for the one in Camelot we showed before, must be worth over 600. Well, they got a pre-auction offer of 615, so they took it. But that's only where it started at the auction. It actually sold for $706,000, and this is yesterday, and it is a talking point. We're seeing properties with sale price expectations in one place and selling miles above it, and sometimes 12, 14, 15% above that. So has the Auckland property market moved around 10% just since Christmas? I mean, thinking about this one here in Park Hill Road that sold for 706, there were 5 bidders above 615,000. There were 2 people going hammer and tongs above 700,000. What's that other person going to buy? So where are we at? There's going to be more listings come on in February. Late February is sort of the peak season for listings at this time of year. Prices will flatten. But what will happen is those vendors selling at that time will use these sales that I've been talking to you about now as their basis for their expectation and reserve setting. So prices have spiked, but they'll flatten and they'll still carry through, and that will show in the stats later in the year. So I'm here, I'm back at work, things are going great guns, I'm busy as, but I'm ready. If you want me to appraise your house, I'll come around and do it. Just give me a call. Cheers.